better to then keep with your hands. Hello guys, today is another topic where I'll be taking you through the calf management practices and the entire thing. If you are new to this YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bar so that we can learn together. Remember, I just placed some video on a calf has been born. We actually helped that calf to be born. So now I'm just going to discuss something about calf rearing for today. As you can see here, we have a dam with its mother here. Let me show you in the back camera. This is what we call animal bonding. So you can see the animal has bonded with the calf. The calf is sleeping and the mother is lying down just to monitor the calf. Happy cow, happy family, good health. Because you have seen the way the calf is sleeping, the mother is lying next to it, because it has to make sure that this calf, it must to make sure that the dam, because it was from licking the calf to encourage bonding and stimulate circulation. We have observed this calf for nursing behavior. It has been allowed to maybe to suckle. This is now we call mother and kid bonding. This even for human being, this type of bonding is very good. You can see now this animal is licking the calf very well, so that to ensure it is clean enough. This type of bonding matters a lot. So I'll just take you through what we expect. I'm just going to tell you what is our expectation after this animal has given birth, what we'll do in the next few minutes, so that we have a healthy calf, a healthy stock. Remember guys, the future of your farm is this being born here, like this one. Remember, you have not given it a name, but it has to have the name as the mother, because this one, if the mother, because this was an heifer, so if the mother was called maybe 1847, this one will be 1847-1. So we have to put that. So let me just tell you what is our expectation in terms of nutrition and the entire thing. First, because this calf has been born in the last less than 1 hour ago, so that means we have to do timing. In the first to second hours after birth, which is very crucial, we have to give this calf enough colostrum. And the colostrum here we will give it depending on the body weight. Let's say, for example, this animal weighs around 30 kg, so that means we will give 3 liters of colostrum, because this calf is very big. 3 liters of colostrum, that is 10% of the body weight within the recommended, that is 1 to 2 hours. And we must make sure that we have milked this animal early enough so that we can give this calf that nani. Why do we give this calf this colostrum? Because this colostrum contain antibodies, and for those antibodies we have, apart from antibody, the milk has energy, vitamins and mineral. The reason why we are giving it colostrum is just to protect this calf against diseases and entire thing. Remember, once the calf takes on colostrum, we boost the immunity of these then in the next maybe day 3 to 5, we can now maybe milk from the dam can still be given, because still richer than regular milk, because this milk still will be having some colostrum, and this will help that it supports the gut development and further immunity build up. So that milk will give it for the next 4 to 5 days. Then after that, at least when the calf have reached this maturity, let me show you. We have here some calf here, like this calf here. This calf, you can see they have some feed here. Apart from having feeds here, you can see they have water there behind them. So like this calf, these calf are less than 3 months. So in the next maybe around day 3, around day 5 to around 8 weeks, we just give a milk replacer, and we have to make sure that the milk replacer we are giving this animal contains 20 to 25% protein. Then from week 1 we introduce a high quality calves that are early to develop rumen. You can see like these ones we are giving them here some dry matter so that these calves can chew, so that it can help develop some to develop rumen. Apart from this, we are just giving it some calf pellet. We usually give the calf pellets in the morning so that you can help them develop these rumen, and make sure that when you are giving calf pellet, give a highly palatable calf pellet that can help them chew. You can see others sleeping the other side, those are calves. Then we have to make sure that they eat feed that has energy and protein around 18 to 22%, and also we have to give them mineral leaks. You can see there we have some mineral leaks. We usually introduce water in the first week. In the first week we give them water, so that, and water should always be there, because we have heard about water poisoning in calves, where that an animal drinks a lot of water. So you get that in the first, maybe not in the first, especially in calves, you can get something that we call water poisoning, where a calf drinks a lot of water. After drinking a lot of water, it gets into the system, because it is just because actually water contains something like actually water, it is being absorbed to the bloodstream, so it will cause the red blood cells to burst. After causing the red blood cells to burst, and this calf even may die, because once it will die. So we should prevent that water poisoning. So as I have said, we give them that water, and it should always be there. Then we give some small foray in the 3rd to 4th week, which we give some soft hay, grain fodder, like you can see here. We have just give them that enough. You can see it here. Then 6 to 8 weeks later, we now do what we call weaning. This is when calf will be weaned, where it can consume around 1.5 to 2 kgs of calf starter per day for 3 consecutive days, which is healthy, and which will give them healthy and be active. Gradual weaning reduces stress. This it. Now you can see I've just taken you on how to raise these calves. Because you can get in other farms that maybe you give them something like eggs. Eggs contain a lot of protein. Egg is actually the protein giving food. So somebody can decide to make some egg on the milk, so that it can be fed to the animal. But for us, we don't put eggs. So different farms have their different ways of raising their calves. Like these ones I've told you that less than 3 months. Then after that, we have these animals that these calves have been weaned. So for these calves, you can see how big they are. These calves are less than 5 months. They're around 4 months old. So these ones are already weaned. You can see this is their daily supplement. They feed on these things. We are not now giving them milk. We just give them a nutritious meal, so that they can feed on. Remember this calf, which has been born here, it will be taken to the other side, so it starts its dirt from there. I think we can see the way they are actually how they are being fed on milk in the other end. I have to time so that when they are being fed, we have a grasp of how we do bottle feeding. Here we use what we call bottle feeding. So here I was talking about this. When these calves mature to some age, they will be transferred to this other unit. Let me show you where these animals will be transferred to. These animals will be transferred to this unit. Let me show you where we have some unit here, heading to where we have some actually calf past 5 months, where they have been placed, so that the entire process of feeding, it is made easy because here they are being fed according to ages. Yeah, you can now see like these ones. About, I told you, cow comfort. You see these ones are sleeping peacefully. Yeah, these animals are less than 8 months, around 8 to around 10 months old. So here is where they are. They have their specific feed where they usually feed from here. This is their waterer here, and they walk the entire place. So you can see them other sleeping. Yeah, sleeping this facing this side is not recommended. They have to face the other side. This is not recommended because I'll tell you the reason. Yeah. Then we have these ones. Yeah, we have these ones. You can see this one is trying to just remove its trunk. Yeah, we have these animals here. They were born here, the whole of them. So from there they come here, special diet for them. And then we have this one. You can see this one, they're almost being served. Then after being served, they will be taken to another chamber that I'm going to show you here. Like these animals are supposed to be served. We have these trigger 2, then we have these other ones. These are 1, 2, 3. Yeah? These animals are supposed to be served. Once they become on heat, they will be served, then to be transferred to another unit, which I'm going to show you. Guys, you can really appreciate what is happening here because I'm showing you step by step what to do once the kids have been raised, they have been calved down, the whole process. Now I'm going to where we have served animals of that maybe from this farm. Then I'll show you. You people really appreciate that. Let me show you where we have them. Let me show you. I'm just walking to where these animals are. Yeah, we have these animals here. Let me show you. Yeah, we have here. They will be brought here. These are the heifers that were. Let me show you these ones. Yeah? These ones were born here. So this is being done steaming. You see the way steaming, what we call steaming now. Yeah. So after here, we are going to discuss about now steaming after being bred and doing steaming. Yeah. Because you can't imagine this is just a heifer. Then we have these. This one. Yeah. So that's it about calf rearing from first day old to this age where animals are now fully grown, ready to calve. You see, like I've shown you an animal that was conceived here, was born here. Now it is being done steaming. I'll tell you how they do steaming here after telling you that at least with that we can achieve production. Yeah, I'm going to integrate steaming with the production where we'll be having an expert telling us how they feed the animals to achieve the average of 30 liters. So that means we have an animal that produce more than 50. We have animals that they are near calving, producing maybe less than 20. So at average they have around 40 liters. So I'll start from drying and the entire thing. So I'll talk about drying, then we go up to milking these animals. Thank you for watching this kind of clip. Thank you for today. Let us continue learning. Remember to subscribe to Lumumba Junior for more insights. Thank you.